Black Tide. Written by Anthony M. Strong. Narrated by Jet Malakai. Prologue. February 1943. The Avro Lancaster bomber sliced through the frigid deep winter night on the way to Frankfurt, flying near its altitude ceiling of a little over 24,000 feet to avoid anti-aircraft fire. To the left and right, more bombers flew in tight formation, while below, the Belgian countryside slipped by unseen, thanks to a thick layer of cloud cover. In the pilot's seat, Flight Lieutenant Ernest Latimer stared out uneasily into the pitch-black sky. They had left the relative safety of the English Channel far behind, and would now be vulnerable to attack by Luftwaffe interceptors, but only if the Germans detected them, which Ernest hoped would not happen, at least until they dropped their payload. At that point, the element of surprise would be lost, and all bets were off. But for now, everything was quiet.
"I saw Betty last night,"
said the flight engineer, Sergeant Frank Ward, from the second dickey seat to Ernest's right.
"She was in a mood, I tell you. She could barely keep her hands off me when I walked her home. Let me kiss her and everything. She always gets like that before a sortie, keen as mustard. I swear it's like she don't think she'll ever see me again."
"What have I told you about talking like that?" Ernest glared at the flight engineer. "It's bad luck."
"I was just stating a fact as true. She gets all worried every time there's a mission. Besides, nothing's going to happen. We'll come home safe and sound just like always. Best bomber crew in the squadron, we are."
"Luck, that's all it is. We've shared the skies with plenty of crews that didn't make it home."
"Long may that luck hold. Tell the truth, I thought it'd all be over by now. Who knew the Krauts would be this persistent? I figured a few months of fighting, a year tops, and they throw their hands up. It's a shame they didn't learn their lesson after the last time we gave 'em a good hiding.
It'll be 4 years this September. It's getting tiresome, I tell you." "What else have you got to do?" asked Ernest.
"I suppose," Frank chuckled, "the RAF would be a pretty good flying club if it weren't for those pesky Messerschmitts."
He lapsed into silence and studied his own reflection in the cockpit window. At last, he spoke again. "Think I might ask Betty to marry me." "Now why would you want to go and do a harebrained thing like that?" Now it was Ernest's turn to chuckle.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?